How We See It podcast has returned.
Alright, here we go. How We See It 2020. First episode of the year. Renaissance type shit. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the How We See It podcast, episode 30 something.
35.
Alright, 35 was out to check my notes. Episode 35, as always, this is your host, Alegre, chilling here with my boy Motive. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what up, dude? Man, finally, first podcast of the year 2020.
Damn, first podcast of the decade, if you will. I just thought about that.
True.
Yeah, man. How you
Only
been?
22 days in, but yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we're here, man. And thank you to everyone who's still checking us out. You know, we're in a whole nother year. I know we've been kind of laying low for, I'd say, about a month. But we're out chill, you know, we're trying to do our thing. So first episode right now. Where have we been, man? It's just, I guess we've been in the holiday spirit for a little too long, you know?
Enjoying the vacation a little too much.
Yeah, a little too much. But if you're listening right now on Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, Podbean, any streaming service.
Google
Podcasts, yeah, any of them. If you don't know, we did start a new series, if you will.
On YouTube.
It's only available on YouTube, so YouTube exclusive. It's pretty much us. It's just us growing our YouTube channel. You know, it's besides the podcast, we're gonna have reaction videos on there. And the first one we did was to one of Eminem's new songs and videos. So we reacted to a song in his video, and it's called Darkness off his new album Music to Be Murdered By. So we'll be reacting to some more music videos, songs. What else we got for them? Do you know yet? I don't know.
Reactions. Kind of reviews, but not like any. They're not professional reviews.
Yeah,
we're probably gonna add some content with a few family members later on. You know,
that too. But for now, I'd say we're working on the reactions.
Yeah,
because like Motive said, we're not experts or anything, but we like to give our opinions. Kind of talk about how we see it.
We're big fans of the hip hop.
Yeah, kind of talk about how we see it. No pun, well, actually pun intended. So we'll talk about just maybe react to different things, funny videos, memes. Mostly hip hop though. So yeah, if you're listening to us from any streaming services right now, please go ahead and head over to YouTube, check out our video.
If that's what you enjoy.
Yeah, right. Give it a thumbs up. Let us know what you think, how we can improve, and yeah, thank you guys for the support. So there you have it.
Dude, you know what? This year, what I hope our fans do is be more critical of us, because we do have a few people, you know, that give us feedback, but like I want more people to give us feedback this year.
Yeah, and like I said, we're always welcome to all that feedback, you know, the constructive criticism. There's always people out there telling us what we can improve on or what they would like to see, and we appreciate it because we do this for you guys, you know. If we do things that you guys don't want to see or don't really care about, then we'll stop doing them as you guys aren't really into them. For example, well, I won't talk about them right now, but there's a few there's a few topics that we talked about in the past that people have reached out to us and told us, hey, we really want to hear about this. So we try to include those in the podcast, and we will, especially the more people talk about it. Like if a bunch of people are talking about a certain topic, then we're kind of going to have to do it, you know? Mm-hmm. Kind of got to do it. So yeah, one of the topics that everyone's been talking about, whether they're being funny or serious, is the Iran war, or pretty much what people are calling World War III, if we're being honest.
Before we get to ahead, I mean, come on, happy New Year's to the listeners. Come on.
Oh, dude.
We mentioned it's 2020, but like, come on, Happy New Year.
You know what I think it is? I think we mentioned it in the reaction video.
Oh, you're right, but this is for the
Spotify
listeners.
To all the Spotify, to all the non-YouTube listeners, Happy New Year's, guys. We hope you guys have a great year, you know. Most importantly, you guys have salud, health, and you guys enjoy it with all your loved ones. And you guys reach all your goals. You know, we'll talk about that later. But if you guys made a New Year resolution, hopefully you hit every single goal that you guys have for this year. Whether it's now or somewhere down the line, you know, maybe December 31st, you finally reach your goal. But, hey, it still counts, bro. It still counts.
It counts, yeah.
Yeah, so Happy New Year's to everyone.
Anyway, that being said, yeah, dude, it was a few weeks. It was probably, 1 or 2 weeks ago already, the Iran, like bombing in an airport, and they killed some Iran guys?
Yeah, they killed one of the Iran leaders, I guess. You know, I don't know too much about it, but I know that I think Trump called the attack. Like he he ordered the attack, and they ended up killing an Iran leader.
Yeah, listen, and all of the topics we discuss on this podcast is not like a professional view. It's just us how we see it, pun intended. Like,
yeah, for real. And so pretty much after they killed the Iran leader, you know, there was a lot of tension between both countries, and people are pretty much like, all right, this is it. This is the final straw. It's gonna happen. We're gonna go to war with Iran.
All I know is that the whole world was like, they were like hella scared after that. Like, well, not the whole world, but at least the United States, not scared, but they were like, oh damn, we're gonna go into World War III. Because, all right, so that bombing happened. That guy, you know, got murdered by, I guess, like, you can say Trump. I mean, Trump ordered the attack.
Yeah. Right.
And then apparently they kind of like try to fight back against, you know, the places that U.S. where the U.S. was based out of over there in Iran. So everyone was like, oh man, they're gonna, you know, attack back. Then we're gonna get to a World War III, and everyone was freaking out with all these memes. All of a sudden, you know. Yeah,
well, like you said, people are freaking out, but at the same time, people are like, well, fuck it, we're gonna go to war. Might as well laugh now. You know, I posted a few memes on Twitter, of course, but I think I posted one on Facebook. I ended up deleting it because I don't know. So here's what's been happening with my Facebook posts. I'll post them, but then after a while, I'll delete them because I almost treat it like a Snapchat story where I leave it over for 24 hours, and then after a while, it's not funny to me anymore, you know? It's not that someone, like, called me out or whatever. It's just, if you've noticed all my posts, I'll post something, and then 24 hours later or 2 days later,
And it's not just Facebook for this guy. He does it on Twitter, too. So.
Do I really?
Yeah, you delete stuff sometimes.
On Twitter? Yeah. I don't know on Twitter, but maybe. But anyway, yeah, I just, after a while, it's just not funny to me. But I did post, like, a meme, if you will, about... I gotta repost it on our page or something, but it's pretty much like a lot of Iran. I don't know if they're from Iran, but there's a bunch of people from like the Middle East dancing, and I'm pretty sure the video is them dancing to some song. But someone mixed in a cumbia and they're dancing, and it's like, oh, Mexicans arrived to Iran for World War III or whatever.
I saw that one.
Yeah, and then someone called me out like, oh, what are you gonna do when you actually get sent? You know, you're not gonna be laughing. I was like, well, if I get sent, I get sent. Like, I can't do shit. Like, it's gonna happen. I can't stop it. So why not laugh now, cry later? You know?
Exactly.
Why worry about it the whole time? I'm just gonna be worried. Fuck, they're gonna send me. Because, believe it or not, there's a chance that I could be sent because of FAFSA. Remember when you called me out on? Or no, you didn't call me out, but you told me, hey, bro.
I said like, oh, you signed up for FAFSA, didn't you?
Yeah, and
there were memes also about people that signed up for FAFSA are like the first ones that are gonna get like
drafted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean. When you sign up for FAFSA, I think you pretty much have to sign up for the selective services. I think that's the correct term. I'm sorry if I'm like
fucking fine print.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but you sign up anyway. There's a chance that you will get drafted if there was ever a draft to happen, you know. But anyway, like I said, one of my friends are like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? You're laughing now, but we're gonna do when Trump calls you up."
I hate people. Well, I don't hate people like that, but it's just like, come on, bro.
It's just
let's have a laugh. It's probably a serious topic. It probably is a serious topic.
And that's what I replied back. I was like, hey, bro, if they call me, like, it's gonna suck, but why worry about it now? I'm just gonna laugh at it, you know? And like the whole world was laughing, and not laughing, but they were trying to find the funny side of things, you know? And that's what memes are for. They're for us to laugh a little. There's a bunch of shit going on in the world, but come on, a meme is just for a little bit, you know? You're just gonna laugh about it now, and if you cry later, then fuck it. At least you got to laugh. You can't be in a bad mood 100% of the time, bro. You just can't. That's not the way it should go. But anyway, I think that's all I had to say about the World War III.
Your stance on the war memes is you're fine with them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with them, but when it comes down to it, we always got to say a prayer for the people that are actually out there fighting for our freedom. Definitely. But I mean, the Iran war. Here's the thing: the memes. They weren't a diss or weren't even meant for the people actually out there fighting for us, you know? They were more poking fun at the fact of all the people here, like people like us, regular civilians that aren't really ready for war, you know? So it was like when my fat ass shows up to war, it's like a fat guy with a machine gun, you know? Like things like that. It was aimed more at the, the public, you know? At the regular, everyday guy, U.S. citizen that... probably not or isn't in the military, and he's just like some random dude that plays video games all day or whatever, and that's what it was aimed at. That's what it was making fun of. So that's why it was funny, you know. It's okay to laugh at yourself sometimes.
Or it's just memes. Like, who cares?
It's just memes, bro. It's not hurting anyone, you know. People take it too serious. It looks like kind of the tensions kind of died down, so I'm thankful for that. And
I mean, it was a while ago, so at least a week or two ago. So.
Yeah, I feel like it was at least 2 weeks ago. No, yeah, it was like exactly 2 weeks ago. Now I'm thinking about it. So yeah, I mean, if you want to share a meme, I think we've seen them all. But hey, share some with us, and maybe we could have.
And if you got
one
offended
last
by the
laugh.
war meme, sorry, not sorry. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we're not.
have a little fun, dude.
Yeah, but
I know
thank you.
war, like we said, war is a serious topic, and prayers go out to
For
those
sure.
that suffered through war and stuff. But like,
Yeah,
at the end
and
of the day,
like I said, no one was poking fun at anyone that was actually going or has been to war as a veteran. You know, no one was doing that. So to all the veterans out there and anyone who's actually fighting for our rights, thank you for your service. You know what I noticed, dude? When I was on, well, actually, when I went back from vacation to work, there were 2 birthdays at the office, and I've noticed that there's 2 types of people. Those who go all out, like celebrate their birthdays hardcore, and it's like, it's my birthday, it's all about me. And then there's people that don't really like care anymore, or they don't really make a big deal out of it. So like, which one are you?
from those people in your office that you're explaining, is there an age difference?
No, actually.
So they're around the same age, and one wanted to go all out and one didn't at all?
No, actually, they were both kind of like, whatever. But I've noticed people my age, they're still like, it's my birthday. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, they celebrate their birthday hardcore. Like, it's my birthday. It's all about me, my birthday week, my birthday month. We're going to go here, there. I'm going to take all my people with me. And I'm just like, oh, damn, thank God for another year. Can't believe I'm whatever years old, 20 something. I won't say the actual age. Well,
Come on, bro.
well, like this past birthday, thank God I'm 27. Another year. Because some people, it's sad, but some people didn't even make it to 20 or past 25.
And it's funny you mentioned that because yesterday was actually my mom's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to your mom.
Yeah, happy birthday. And I texted her happy birthday, and she was just like, man, I feel a little old. I don't really feel like celebrating. And I was like, does that mean I'm old? Because honestly, I don't really ever feel like celebrating.
Yeah, okay. I was just gonna say that. It's not even that. I think I'm getting old. It's just I don't want to make a big deal about it. It's just like, all right, it's my birthday. Thank you, God. Say a little prayer, and as long as I spend it with my closest family, I'm good. But some people want to go all out, like throw a big old party.
And it's not that I'm lame, because you guys, my cousins know. They're like, yeah. So, like, even just randomly, I'll be like, dude, I feel like throwing a party. Sometimes on my birthday, I'm like, oh, let's throw a big ass party. Yeah. And then sometimes it's just like, oh, I want to stay home.
Yeah. Or we'll go out to like the club or a bar or something. Exactly. But there's some people that like, they'll even post it on Twitter and Facebook, like, oh, yeah, it's my birthday month this week. And I don't know, so you're saying you don't celebrate as big either? Right?
I feel like it depends, because like I just told you,
it just depends on the mood.
I feel like this year I told you I wanted to have a big ass party, didn't I? For my 25th, I think I told you.
Yeah, but yeah. That's when we were planning.
I just ended up not doing shit.
Like, yeah, we were hyped about it, and then we're like, oh, let's do a party. No, you know what? Let's go on a little trip, like down to Baja or something. And then I forget what happened, and then we didn't really end up doing anything.
What did happen? Dude, that's so crazy how I forgot already what happened on my 25th birthday.
I don't think we went out. I think I went out with my sister, maybe because her birthday is like 2 days after yours.
Yeah.
But we went out to like a bar or something really quick. And it was just, and I think we told you and you were busy that weekend. You're like, oh no, it's cool, I can't make it. And then we just never ended up doing anything. And just for anyone who's listening, if you celebrate your birthday, that's cool, man. That's on great. You. Like, that's great, awesome. Yeah. I think it's awesome that you're happy that you're 1 year older. I'm also happy, but my excitement's more like I just want to chill with my family. So I don't know. I just realized that because when you were a kid, it's like everyone was happy, everyone was excited, and now that we're older, it's just like some people are super excited, freaking want to go all out, and others are just like, oh, well, I'm another year old. Fuck it, I'm a 1 year old.
That being said, though, like birthdays and getting older, and do you feel like partying? That being said, at what age, well, I don't know about you, but like. Personally, I'm 25, but at what age do we start feeling like pieces of shit? Like, straight up, at what age do we feel like we're unsuccessful? We haven't achieved anything in life.
All right, thank you for clarifying. I was gonna ask you to elaborate, but it's funny because the age I'm about to say, I feel like it's either 25 or 50, because it's called it's called the quarter life crisis or midlife crisis. Midlife is like around 45, 50, and quarter life is like, I feel like it's 25 to 30. more like 25. So 25 is like if you follow the ideal plan, you should be out of college and on your way towards a career or whatever. So I feel like that's the time when people look back and think, all these other people are either having kids or graduated college or starting a career, and I can't identify myself, or I can't I'm not in any of those categories, So I feel like 25 would be one of the ages. If it doesn't hit you at 25, thank God, because you shouldn't even be thinking like that. And it'll most likely hit you at 50. But I want to talk about the 25-year-old real quick. 25-year-old is looking and people are having babies. And I feel like expectations are high for 20-year-olds. Just for 20-year-olds in general. But when you're 25, you're right at the midpoint. And everyone either wants you to have a career, a house, a car, baby. Like, everyone wants you to have your life made up. And it's not like this. It's not realistic.
Well, I don't know if everyone wants you to, but it's just that it happens a lot more lately now. Like, younger people have kids now. So it's kind of like... It kind of like sets the thing like, oh, you should probably have kids by 25.
Right. Or you should, how come you're not done with school if you're not done with school?
Yeah, exactly.
Or how come you don't own a car if you don't own a car? How come you don't own a house? All these questions are popping up.
And it's crazy because I was thinking too, when you said that 25 or 50, I was like, bro, by 50, you're a piece of shit. But then I was thinking...
This guy here over
there. No, hold on.
No, it's fucked up, bro.
I said by 50, you're a piece of shit if you haven't achieved anything. But I was like, wait, never mind, because 50 is still young.
Yeah, like 50's not that old.
Yeah, 50's not that old.
50's the new 30, bro. Fuck.
Nah, I think no. It can
you think so?
There's a lot of 50-year-olds now that like they still have a lot of energy. Like back in the day, 50-year-olds are hella old, bro.
You know what?
People's life expectancy was like 50 to 60 back then.
I feel like two things contributed to that. One, you were younger, so 50 was like, whoa, that guy's 50 when you were 10. Two, I feel like people smoked more and drank. I don't know, like. Come on, remember back when we were kids, smoking was still like not that bad of a thing. You would still see
cigarettes.
Yes, but sorry, that's what I meant. Smoking cigarettes.
Because now everybody just smokes weed.
Right, but back in there's like people would smoke cigarettes and they didn't know about all the bad things that brought. They didn't know of like all the cancer, lung cancer, mouth cancer, or whatever. Yeah, mouth cancer. Just all the different types of cancers. It still wasn't as, I don't know. It didn't hit the mainstream yet in a way. The
news really didn't report on it.
Exactly, and it was just starting to... Dude, even in the 80s, before we were born, or maybe the 70s, but sometime 70 or 80s, people were still smoking in restaurants. Like, secondhand smoke just became a thing when we were growing up.
Yeah, we were growing up, yeah.
So, maybe that's why also, because people back in the day, 50s, 60s, 70s, they were smoking like crazy. It was just a regular thing to do, It was just like having a soda, smoking.
Yeah, that's true.
And now I feel like people with all this social media, they're like, you have so much information at your fingertips that you could just look up anything really. Is soda bad for you? Is smoking bad for you? How can this affect my life?
Anyway, going back to like the original thing I was talking about, like what age do you start feeling like you haven't achieved anything? Honestly, low key, I started thinking that, but then I was like, I'm only fucking 25, bro.
Yeah, bro, you're only 25.
And my fiance too, all the time she's like, man, like she complains about like stuff like, oh, I wish I had a house or something. And like she would say that like a year ago, and I was like, dude, a year ago you're only 22.
Yeah,
she's 22 and she was expecting to have like a house. Like, dude, I don't think that anyone does that unless you're rich or have rich parents and stuff.
It keeps. I hate to like say we keep talking about this, but we really do, and we always end up on this topic. Social media, bro. Social media, you'll see people either having a house or a nice car or doing this or that.
But I don't think being successful. I don't think you see like 20-year-olds even in social media.
Sometimes you do. Well, here's the thing: they paint a picture of them being successful, like traveling or having a new car or this and that. But you don't get the full picture. You only see the achievement.
Yeah, true.
And you don't know what's behind all that. But I mean, definitely at around your mid-20s, you could start feeling like a piece of shit. You shouldn't, but you could. And personally, at 50, like, for sure.
Personally, once I hit like 35, I feel like I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, if you don't have anything to do by then, like you really gotta like slap yourself in the face or something.
But there's the good thing about this is that you can always turn it around. If you get to 35 and you feel like that, you can always turn it around. Like start doing something to make it better, You always have that opportunity.
I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing like to start thinking you're a piece of shit early, because then it might motivate you to like, oh, I don't want to be a piece of shit.
That's another thing. When you start feeling like a piece of shit, do you use that as motivation, or do you let it bring you down? And that's all up to you.
Oh, people are different, huh?
Yeah, everyone's different. So if you're listening to this, don't let it bring you down, man. If you're feeling like a piece of shit right now, and I'm sorry we're using that term, but how about failure? If you're feeling like a failure, sorry, it's just that's what like how we came up with the topic. But if you feel like a failure, just know that you can always turn around and use that motivation, man. You have like the sky's the limit. It sounds corny and everything, but if you're feeling like you're at the bottom, just know the only way to go is up. That's
and
it.
I know I mentioned like 50-year-olds, but not corrected myself, but I fixed it. I said, never mind, 50-year-olds aren't even that old. They're not, dude. 50-year-olds they still have, people retire at what, age 65? Like that's their full,
right?
So, like they can get their social security or whatever.
Yeah.
So at 50, you still have 15 years to achieve something good.
Yeah,
something
bro.
big.
So 50's not that old. I'm telling you. And I know it because I know a couple 50-year-olds. Most of my parents.
I'm not calling anyone a piece of shit at 50. It was just like, you know, because you said 25, 50, and I was just like kind of like looking into what I would think.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that was a good topic, bro. Thanks for bringing that to the table.
Especially, I feel like, because we have more opportunities than our parents. So I kind of feel like that might be a factor also in thinking like, oh, I'm a failure if I'm not something yet.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that's the thing. If you're a minority, or if your parents, or like your first generation, Mexican American, or you know, son of immigrants, all that. If you're like white, it's a whole different ballgame, you know.
Yeah,
that's a whole different ballgame. But we'll talk about that some other time. Let's get to our 3 sections. So as always, you guys know we have 3 sections: Clown of the Week, what I seen, and whatever happened to. But we'll get to those real quick after this break. All right, what's going on, guys? Thank you for joining us. That was a quick break. Like I said, we got 3 sections to talk about real quick. So let's start with Clown of the Week. Go ahead, bro. Take it.
Clown of the Week, man.
I'm ready.
This kind of has to do with politics. I feel like a lot of our Clown of the Weeks are politics related. Because, last year we did a lot of Trump, and Trump is politics related. So
Right.
But anyway, this Clown of the Week is, again, politics related. You know, there's been the Democratic debates because, getting ready to see who will be the nominee to go up against Trump in the
next presidential election.
Yeah. So there's this woman, if you guys don't watch, you know, I've been watching actually all the debates and interested in, you know, seeing who I want to vote for. But
that's good, man, because real quick, I don't want to stop you, but some lady pulled up to my pants. She was like, who you gonna vote for? And I was like, honestly, I don't even know. Right now, I don't know who I'm going to vote for. So, yeah, it's always good to know, like, who you're voting for. Don't just vote because, that's the one.
And that's the sad thing, though, that I've been watching all the debates and everything, and I still don't know who I would vote for.
Oh, man, that sucks. But, I mean, we got to vote. It's important to vote, for sure. So, if you don't know, start looking it up. But
anyway, so there's this woman named Elizabeth Warren. And basically in the I think it was a 7th Democratic debate. It was a previous one. It was in January of this year. Elizabeth Warren, basically said to, I think she said to the news or someone, that she was in a private meeting with Bernie Sanders, and that she claims Bernie Sanders told her that a woman couldn't be president.
What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure she just did that for press, because I don't think Bernie Sanders would ever say that. And Bernie Sanders has always, I don't know about always, but he's supported, you know, female politicians.
Yeah, so, I mean, does she have any proof, though? She's just saying...
She has no proof. She just said that in a private meeting.
And I'm not saying that, Bernie is, I like Bernie or whatever. I'm just saying that I just need to see proof. I need to see a card, a video, something. I can't just say... It's like me saying, hey, he called me ugly or whatever. You know, something stupid like
exactly.
that.
Exactly. And I don't know. First of all, she's a clown. Second of all, the people that were, you know, in the debates asking the questions, I don't know who the person was that asked the question, but that person's a clown too, because they asked Bernie, hey, Bernie, you know, Warren says that you told her a woman couldn't be president. And Bernie was like, nah, fam, I didn't do that.
He really said nah, fam?
He didn't say nah, fam. He was like, they were like, he was like, no. And then as soon as he said no, that same person asked Elizabeth Warren, "Hey Warren, how did you feel when Bernie said a woman couldn't be president?" It's
like, bro, my dude just said no.
He just said no. So what you're asking her that for?
See, that's some bullshit. Like, that's why I hate liars, because you can just say, "Hey, this person sucks" or whatever, and then half of the people are gonna believe it, even though you have no proof. So she has to present some kind of proof for me to believe it.
It sucks because I feel like, all right, I kind of liked this woman before. Like, it was her and Bernie Sanders that I liked, and Andrew Yang. But when she said that, I was like, all right, fam, come on. Really pulling the sexism card on Bernie Sanders? Bernie Sanders, like, as far as I know, he's pretty chill.
Right.
And then after that happened, what's her name? Clinton?
Hillary,
Clinton went and said on, like, somewhere on a Netflix documentary or something that apparently nobody likes Bernie Sanders and nobody wants to work with Bernie Sanders. So I feel like it's just, like, they're just trying to target him for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason they don't want him to be president.
And the most thing that I would think that they're targeting him for is because, like, we all know Hillary Clinton was kind of a little corrupt and, like, she's a little rich.
Just a little.
And Bernie Sanders, he said he's going to tax on all the rich, so probably they're bought by all the rich people, and Bernie Sanders like, nah, I'm not bought by all the rich people, and I'm going to tax all you fuckers.
Yeah, do you know that's crazy? That reminds me of when I was watching the Mexican, sorry, what's it called? I'm blanking out right here. But pretty much the debate as well. Mexican debate for the next president. Like, they already chose their president, but it was the same thing. Everyone was attacking that one guy. I mean, the one guy became president, like AMLO. If you guys know who I'm talking about, you know. But the current president of Mexico was being attacked the same way. It was like 6 different people on the, what's it called? On the, damn, I can't think of the word, but 6 people.
Stage?
On stage, but there was another word that was, but yeah, stage. 6 people on stage, and everyone was attacking AMLO, the current president. Everyone, like, it was crazy because it was 6 people and they could all go at one another, but everyone was going at that one dude. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I never seen something like this where everyone just goes for one dude. So I don't know. I think it's kind of crazy how they all team up. And you know what's crazier is that they're both for the Democratic Party, right? Like Bernie and this.
Yeah,
lady.
exactly. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, one of them is going to win or be the candidate. And then the others are going to end up having to support him. Or not having to, but most likely going to support him.
Exactly.
Because they're all Democrats. But I don't know. Like you said, it's important to watch those. And yeah, I mean, clown of the week. If you have no proof.
Clown of the week, Elizabeth Warren, man.
Yeah, for having no proof and just calling out people on some bullshit. All right. Next section, real quick. What I've seen. So you want to take this one since I think you kind of contributed.
So we're talking about New Year. We're in January still. It was New Year's 21 days ago. What I've seen this year, though, I didn't see too many New Year's resolutions. Or at least I didn't see a lot of people posting them. Whether it's on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere. I didn't see anyone posting those resolutions, dude. Did you?
No, man. Not really. But real quick, for the what I've seen. Sorry, because that's whatever happened to. So the what I've seen is that you can't discuss a girl's weight ever. Like, that's what I've seen, on Twitter or anywhere, just in public. You can't discuss, like...
Well, I think nowadays it's not even just a girl. I think nowadays you can't even discuss, anyone's weight.
Yeah, like, you just don't... It's a no-no, don't talk about it. But especially, like, girls. Or her age. Like, you can't clown on her age or anything.
Well, that's always been a thing, though. Right? Age, right. Can't talk about a girl's age.
Yeah, and I want to add this. How come for men, you can clown on them being bald, short, like, fat, their skin, anything. Like, I thought there was, like, equality.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no equality because on guys, you can clown on a guy for being short, for being old, for being
and
fat. And
girls, there's nothing wrong with girls being short.
Yeah, or being too old or anything.
Well, the bad thing about girls, though, is people do, like, clown about girls being too tall.
That's true, but I don't mind.
Oh, no, tall girl.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is fucked up. Like, I still don't get that to this day. Like, why is it bad for a girl to be tall? I mean,
maybe it's because, like, guys are, like,
insecure.
5'8" or something.
Yeah, and they're also, like, insecure, But, I mean, it's whatever.
Man ego.
Yeah, exactly. Their egos hurt a little. But overall, it's a no-no to talk about just, I guess, girls, like, physical appearance overall, It's kind of, you don't really clown on that.
No, you just can't talk. No, nowadays, what I've seen also, you just can't talk about a girl in general, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't, but I'm saying, like, how come...
all, like, even if you call, like, on Twitter, if you call a girl, like, pretty, or, like, or, like, hey, I support, you know, what you're doing, people will just straight up call you simps. Like, well, you're a simp, bro. Like,
yeah, I mean,
anything that has to do with a girl, you cannot mention a girl at all, bro.
That's true, bro. That's true, but I mean, what I was going at more is that you can't talk about girls or make fun of them, but it's okay for you to do it to a guy. I thought we were all equal here. Like, what's going on? What happened to the equality? But yeah, also that you just, or even if you say something, but like, yeah, I agree with you, they'll be like, you're not gonna fuck her, bro. Like, well, I'm not trying to fuck her. I'm just like, I honestly agree with this.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. So like, dude, anything. Yeah, you're right. It's like you can't even like tweet back or reply to a girl without people thinking like, oh, you want something.
Yeah, like one time I replied to a girl on Twitter. I was just like, oh, nice. I like that you did this. And someone was like, I hope she sees this.
Hey, you know what? I seen people tweet that. What does that mean? Like no, they're clowning on you. Like,
yeah, they're clowning on you. Like, oh, I hope she notices you. You little like.
But at the same time, being like, bro, she's not gonna notice you. Like,
yeah,
you just did this for her attention. You're not gonna get it, right?
It's like, oh, you kiss ass. She's never gonna look at you. But at the same time, like, I hope she sees you, dumbass.
I saw those tweets like last week. A bunch of people were like, I hope she sees this or something like that. And I was like, wait, I don't get it. But now that you said it, just right now, it's crazy. Just right now, it clicked. I was like, oh, now that he says it, it makes sense. Like, I hope she sees it.
I hate people that say that, dude. Yeah. I hope she sees it.
And even if she sees it, it's not gonna like make her sleep with you. That's pretty much what they mean.
Yeah, that's what they mean. Like, hey, bro, like, you're kissing her ass, and even if she sees this, nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen because she lives like far
away. To me,
away.
it's just like, well, whoever comments says, I hope she sees this. To me, it's like, I'm married, so I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. But people just want. I mean, at the same time, it's kind of people being funny, but it's a little dumb. But whatever. Whatever happened to? Go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off, but it's just that I didn't want to skip that topic.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Oh shit! All right, I'll try to make one up on the spot.
Cut.
Yeah.
No, but what I was mentioning before, though, what I've seen, whatever happened to is New Year's resolutions. Like I was mentioning before, I did not see any this year. I don't even think I saw one.
You know
being
what?
Posted.
Hey, bro, I don't mean to be this guy, but I've been asking for this since like 2011. I've been asking you know this. I've been asking people not
and
to.
And I said that a few times myself, like on Facebook before. Like I get my, Facebook memories.
Yeah. And
I would say, all right, I'm about to delete this app before everyone starts posting New Year's resolutions.
All right, bro.
And New Year's,
we're on the same. Me. Hell yeah, let's get it. We've been talking about this, bro. So in a way, I'm happy. In a way.
No, and don't get it wrong. We want you to have New Year's resolutions.
Yes, thank you.
Don't everybody post it at once at freaking 1 a.m. January 1st.
Dude, at the end of the day, I don't care about your New Year's resolution. I hope you accomplish it.
Unless your family.
Yeah, true. I hope you accomplish it and you like cross out every single goal. But keep that to yourself. Do you, bro. I wish you the best, but trust me and everyone else, we don't really care or like what's the point? Is what I'm trying to say. What's the point?
Especially honestly, like if you put something like travel to Europe or something. Okay, I don't care. Maybe if you put something like, oh, finally, launch my business. Oh, nice, bro. That's a good resolution.
Yeah, and tell me where to support you and shit.
But if you put like travel to Europe, like, all right, bro, I don't care about your resolution.
Yeah, no, and we're not hating. It's just like there were so many like 5 years ago that it was like, all right, bro, like.
Yeah, but
why honestly, are you telling me this?
Honestly, I did not see one this year. Did you?
No,
I didn't see one this year.
And I don't know, people are gonna hop on this shit and be like, "You guys are hating." We're not. It's just like, you guys don't care about ours. We told you ours just because. Why did we tell them ours? No. The reaching 100. That was like the only resolution we had last year. That's the only one we talked about. I guess because it was part of this. It's like help us out. But everything else we didn't. Yeah, and we never mentioned it on the podcast. So. I mean, that was cool that we didn't see any.
It has to do, like I said, like a real... I'm not trying to say, like, traveling is not a real goal, but, like, reaching 100 subs is, like, a goal that is pretty, like... It means something to us.
Yeah.
Traveling, like, I can travel whenever. It's not really too special. 100 subs is, like, nice.
Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, we didn't see
that.
Know,
I'm trying to sound I'm not trying to sound like a dick or anything. But.
No. I mean, it's just people figured it out that no one cares. Plus, trust me, if you keep it to yourself and you just know about it, I feel like you will achieve it. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I'm being, like, superstitious, but I feel like that way you don't receive that many bad vibes and bad energy, you know.
Yeah.
Plus, just keep it to yourself. Why do you got to tell everyone? You don't have to post about your life 24/7, man. Unless you have a YouTube channel, then yeah, fuck it, post about your life 24/7. Make
Unless
some money.
Make money off of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, can I talk about that real quick? How people are like, oh, you're always posting about your life, but am I really? I'm just posting memes and funny shit, you know. Like actually, my day to day. Oh, I got up, I went to work, or hey, I got a promotion at work, or
You never post that. All I ever see you post, like you said, memes or like talking shit about like a freaking sports game or something.
That's true. Like on Twitter. Yeah. But don't post about your life. Just do you, man. Trust me. It feels way better because then you don't have all these people like looking at you. Unless, like I said, you have a YouTube channel and you're like doing blogs like crazy. Then yeah, go ahead, post about your life. We want to know about it because we're trying to get you up there, get you to like 1 million subscribers or whatever, trying to get you some money, you know. So real quick, let's get into some hip hop. Finally.
Hell yeah, dude.
What's up with Hip Hop 2020, bro?
Hip-Hop
Talk to me. Talk to me.
On January 10th, Joey Badass tweeted, "Just getting a few more ducks lined up. We'll start bucking these." And then he used the N-word. And then he said, "World need new badass and it's coming." Hashtag LP3, whatever that means.
So LP is like long play, but it's like like the Marshall Mathers LP. It's an album, an LP, like a full length album. So wait, he had Before the Money, All American Badass, and this is gonna be his third one. So LP3, I think that's what it means. And
so, yeah,
he said lining up these ducks to shoot them down. Is he talking about like actual rappers? Is he gonna diss a bunch of rappers like Eminem or like other?
I don't know. I think
he doesn't seem like that kind of guy. Honestly,
I think he mostly means like all the tasks he has to do before he releases an album. He's like knocking them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, so everything like clearing the samples, promotions, all that. That could be one. That's a really good take on it. Also, it could be like oh damn, I had it, but I forgot real quick. Oh, so like lining up all the beats or whatever and just killing each and every beat, and then releasing that to the public. So, fine, we might get some Joy Badass. No, we will get some Joy Badass. I'm confident we're gonna get some Joy Badass in 2020 because the last album was like 2-3 years ago, so it's time. And a new Joy Badass album is perfect for all of us, dude. Trust me. So it's coming. Be ready for it. We'll let you know if there's any updates.
And I'm ready because. Man, when was All American Badass?
I want to say it was like 2018, but
I think it was 2017, bro. Honestly, 2017.
Damn,
All American Badass.
So it's time.
3 years ago, bro. It's time.
It's time. Yeah. If we have any updates, like I said, we'll let you know on the next episode. But for now, just know that it's coming for sure. Who else is coming with new music?
Rumors that Kendrick Lamar may have finished recording his new album. And they do say it's heavily rock influenced.
All right, well, let's see. He dropped Damn. I remember this. It was 2017. Because I remember we were bumping that. Like, it's funny. It's funny how you remember, like, certain parts of your life because of music. I remember we were bumping that on the way to one of my little cousin's quince. Like, a bunch of us in the car. And it was December 2017. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, Damn, 2017.
Over 2 years ago already.
Yeah, it's about to be... Yeah, it's more like 2.5 because I remember it came out like in late 2017. And also it's rock inspired. I mean, that's always nice because a lot of rap is rock inspired if we're being honest. And one of the albums, just a classic album that I could think of is Eminem's The Eminem Show. I remember there was one song, the Sing for the Moment. The sample was like heavily rock. Like it was a sample from a rock song, you know. And most of those beats, I feel I
love that song too.
Yeah, most of those beats were rock inspired. So knowing Kendrick, he's gonna make another masterpiece, bro. He's gonna make another masterpiece, especially him. Like he could sing on a rock inspired song, you know. Like you just imagine
Kendrick
the drums.
He's musically talented, and he couldn't.
Yeah, he could do it on anything.
He's done a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
like from Section 80 to Pimp a Butterfly was hella different. Like,
way different. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he can do anything, and I'm pretty sure he'll kill it.
And I feel like this music's gonna be a little more hyped, you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more like live and stuff. So I'm excited for that. It's gonna be awesome. We needed some of that because I feel like the last two, they were a little more mellow and more thought provoking. You know, this is gonna be more him going just killing, murdering beats, and yeah, I hope it's a good one. So what else? Do we have anyone else?
Something else. Dreamville recently dropped a new album. Well, not a new album actually. It's the Revenge of the Dreamers 3, but they dropped the deluxe album, and it's like a full another album, dude. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like 9.
12 new songs, dude.
Shit.
12 new songs.
So yeah, I mean, dude, 12 songs is an album.
That's a whole album.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a chance to listen to all of them. I've listened to like two or three of them.
You know why? Reaction video. We're gonna post a reaction video to Revenge of the Dreamers. We have to. So yeah, if you guys
everyone's talking about Big Black Truck, which is a song on the Revenge of the Dreamers 3 Deluxe
by JID. So yeah, Revenge of the Dreamers pretty much J. Cole and his record label, just collaboration album. So yeah, I'm excited to actually listen to that. If you've heard it, let us know what you think. Send us a message. Comment on this video. Whatever, just let us know if we should or we shouldn't listen to it. I mean, I know we should, but maybe someone's like, nah, fuck that, it sucks. So we need to listen to all the opinions out there. Finally, dude, there's a bunch of music this year. Fuck, we already went to three artists, and the last two that actually dropped. First, rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mac
Miller.
Rest in
peace, Mac Miller. He dropped an album this year.
His family just dropped the album.
Yeah.
It was on. It's the same day as Eminem dropped. So it was on Friday the 17th?
That was last Friday. So yeah, the 17th.
Friday the 17th.
So pretty much Mac Miller, we knew about it. It was coming. It was highly anticipated. Eminem, on the other hand, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and we talked about that.
Also dropped another album. It's called Music to Be Murdered By. And I'm sorry, Mac Miller's just called Circles.
Circles, yeah.
For
and
those that don't know, I haven't... Actually, I did listen to like 3 songs.
I heard it's pretty good, so I'm ready. I'm actually... On the way here, I was going to listen to Mac Miller's album, but then I realized I hadn't downloaded it. And I know I could stream it, but I didn't want to use my data. So, and I had downloaded Eminem's already, so
Broke people problems.
Yeah, for real. And so I listened to Eminem, and we'll talk about that later. On my way back, I'm going to listen to Mac Miller. So I'm excited to hear both of those. Hopefully we could post some sort of reaction video Eminem, or talk about it.
Eminem Music to Be Murdered By. I've listened to it at least 5 times already. I always come in with new albums to say that. I do listen to it at least 5 times or more. I do really enjoy it. I think it's like a 7 to 8.
All right.
There's a few songs that are skips, but there's a few songs that are like super dope. We did a reaction video, like we mentioned before, to Eminem's song called Darkness, and we'll probably be doing more reaction videos.
For sure.
To more of these songs.
I actually enjoy reaction videos, no lie. Like, I actually enjoy doing them, so there'll be more of those coming. If you want to know what we think about Darkness, hop on over to YouTube, man. YouTube exclusive. How We See a reaction video to Eminem's Darkness. That's the name of the song and of the album. Also, we'll try to react to a few Mac Miller songs, and just overall, we'll discuss those 2 albums on the next episode, as well as Revenge of the Dreamers. So yeah, I'm super excited for what's happening in hip hop. New album by
Eminem. New album by Mac Miller.
So Eminem's Music to Be Murdered By Mac Miller, Circles, Revenge of the Dreamers,
and upcoming Revenge of the Dreamers 3 Deluxe album.
But who's the artist? Dreamville, I guess.
Dreamville, yeah. So it's all of Dreamville and more artists that aren't even in Dreamville.
Right. So that's 3 albums for you to listen to, and it's only January 22nd, 2020. That's a lot of that. That's gonna hold us over until Joey and Kendrick come, and those motherfuckers are beasts. So it's gonna be a dope ass summer.
It's gonna be a good year because we know that Reason from TDE is gonna drop something. We know that Kendrick, Joey Badass are gonna drop something this year. I think J-Rock is dropping something this year.
Fuck yeah.
We know for a fact Absol is dropping something this year. It's gonna be a fire year, and I hope all those albums are great.
Yeah, and they will be. They will be. I have trust in all these artists. I have hopes for them. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Anything else you want to add?
That's it for this episode.
All right, guys. So thank you guys as always. You guys know where to listen to us: Spotify, Podbean,
iTunes,
Stitcher,
Google Podcasts.
All those places listen to us. And if you want to see our YouTube exclusive content, we are adding to our YouTube channel right now. How We See a YouTube channel. There'll be way more stuff on there, so hop on over after you're done listening to this podcast and check out our newest reaction video to Eminem's song and video Darkness. All right, guys, thank you, and have a great 2020. Peace.